Sure.
Whatever. Here's the file.
Well,
Safe.
yeah, can I go through the file? I just want to see if there's any, because you'd have to get statements from family members and such. I just want to try find the person who gave the most information. This person's been acting up and going to this location and stuff like that.
Basically, the person not saying, I'm not talking to no cops.
I'm not talking to any cops or they were never like this. They were such a sweet child. I don't see why they would run away. I don't want to hear that shit.
In the case of Aaron Greenweave, the only person that they got a statement from is Felicia Greenweave, his twin sister.
Twin connection.
Oh, maybe she can feed her presents. His presents.
Maybe she was the one that was supposed to get kidnapped.
Maybe Keegan can feel her presence. Get it?
She's an elf and she's 157. That's like
boobies.
underage.
Yes, boobies.
Boobies.
Yeah, that's like almost cradle robbing for elves.
Yeah. So.
What about anyone else? Any of the other missing people?
I mean,
remember, Nat 20.
Most of these statements are from close family members. The people who actually noticed that they were missing. You start reading through them, and all of them are quite similar. The person wasn't behaving oddly. The person was not doing anything out of the ordinary. You do give me an investigation as you're coming through the file to see if you pick up anything additional from the text.
Fuck, never mind. Too late.
No, you're going down the magical sending route at this point while she's going through the file.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing that you really pick up from the file is that all of these people seem to be people who make treks out of Titan for one reason or another. Maybe not necessarily on a schedule, but regularly. You find that one left town quite often harvesting herbs and things in the wild for a restaurant. You find that one basically just loved camping in the wilderness. You find that all of these are people that that regularly leave town on their own.
Were they regularly leaving towards the forest or whatever, the wilderness, or were they heading towards another town?
A lot of them travel this way, that same road, quite often.
Hey, Keegan.
Yep.
Do you travel this road when you're heading out of town?
I mean, is it the main road?
Like all the way down here to Gilcrest, like the long here.
Well, these all happen south of Gilcrest.
Yeah. Oh, that far. Okay.
Yeah.
Towards Barnhaven.
Like
Vietnam flashback.
Yeah, like on the road from Gilcrest heading south further. Yeah.
Could you mark on the map, kind of at least not maybe all 14, but 2 or 3, so we know like about the area we're talking about?
I mean, I have, but I haven't done it recently. I've been more or less getting my supplies and things from Titan, and just doing quick things.
Maybe we can find someone who would fit that profile. Like someone who travels often
Trying
down
to
there.
predict the next person that gets kidnapped is the opposite of what you want to do in an investigation. You want to find the reason that each of these were targeted.
Well, yeah, but if we can figure out their MO, we can predict their next victim. And if we can predict the next victim, we can predict where they will be.
You're talking about predicting a victim in LA, as opposed to like a small town. Larger.
So it's not even
population.
consistently taken.
Well, that's how serial killer things work, Seeger.
Yeah, but we're not
Make a
dealing with
profile.
a serial killer.
No, like a serial cult.
There were scratches along the road from where
Yeah.
each point was taken. Each person was taken.
There you go.
Because this is hugely inconsistent and it's a very long road, so it's all the way up and down the road. It's not just like one point on the
It
road.
has to be centered somewhere. They're not going to make a trek like hundreds of miles to kidnap one person. So it has to be within like a
Unless
relative...
they're travelling up and down the road
Doesn't work.
as they're kidnapping. They're travelling up and down the road rather than just like ambushing from a central point.
Maybe.
So what's that town
you-
below? At
You
the
guys figure
bottom
this out.
there?
I'm gonna go off to the Titan. Titan's barracks for paladins. That's what I want to say. Bye.
So where does that road lead to? Which town? Because there's Gilcrest and then there's a town below.
That is. Let me consult.
That looks like a big city.
As far as not being a steel city, it is a fairly major city.
I've probably been down there before.
I
They
mean,
all left Titan.
Barnhaven seems like a pretty solid
No,
area for...
no, because it's not a city. It's
What is it?
a ruins.
Oh, that seems like a nice place for cultists to hang out.
Might be.
Like, what the fuck? Ruins? Guys, it's very consistent around Barnhaven.
That is the.
Wasn't it also burnt down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that would
was.
be a great place to hide.
It would be.
That
Maybe.
is the township of Cormyr.
Guys, someone who survived the burning of Barnhaven
Also,
became the
Also-
founder of the cult of burning demon
Also-
people.
bad companies up there. The guys with, like, the rangers and
Guys.
shit like that.
I need to confront my past.
Oh, this is what this is all about now. Backstory. Backstory time.
Fuck you
I don't know,
and
I
your
just-
backstory.
I just think Barnhaven is where we need to go. That's just my opinion.
It's time to face your demons.
I don't have any demons.
No, they're literal demons and they're yours.
Oh,
apparently.
okay.
Literally.
They are quite literally demons.
Okay.
How far is the Royal from Titan? The Purple Royal?
Let's see. That was.
Keegan would say, if we're going that way, I have a friend, but a colleague of mine that might want us to take him.
About 125 miles.
Does he often travel out of town? Would he be a good target?
Well, no, he's a tinkerer of his sort.
I guess we can bring him along.
Tinker?
Tinkerer,
What kind of tinker are we talking? Like,
gnomish.
oh fuck.
The gnomes are good people. I know you elves don't get along with them, but you know.
They're not horrible. It would just be nice if they kept not
Do the elves
exploding.
get along?
Is there anyone elves get along with?
Nope.
Oh, they're elves sometimes.
I like to think
Yeah,
that
sometimes.
was Dernan. I like to think that was Dernan as he walked by. Is there anybody?
No, yeah, I just think I think that would be the best thing to, like, travel down. And if they don't attack us, then let's just head to Barnhaven. Because we can keep exploring that area, right?
Yeah.
It's premeditated because they're picking people that were consistently leaving town. I don't think we're a target. Unless
No.
we travel with someone that does consistently leave town down that road.
Like, Keegan?
No, I
Keegan
already
isn't
asked.
a target. Yeah. And
Just for the references, Keegan, because of where most of your trade routes are,
Mhm.
you would probably more often head east
Yeah,
rather
that's what
than
I was figuring.
south. Just because
Do you know of
that's
anyone
along
who
port.
trades south, Keegan, that we could travel with?
I'm sure there's a few.
Maybe
Perhaps you could
Do I have
ask
anybody,
them.
JC? I mean, I'm sure there's someone.
I mean, not necessarily someone that you know well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there
but a
are-
colleague.
there are
like
certainly-
someone who's in the same trade.
There are certainly people that you know from the market outside the walls that do travel that way. You know, bearing in mind that most people that are set up outside the wall are set up there because they're not well known enough in Titan yet to get a shop in town, so they are more transient.
Right.
So
The people that were kidnapped were from inside Titan.
they were.
They
yes.
lived inside Titan.
were they all owners of stores or owners of property?
No, but they were all citizens of Titan. So they either owned a store, or they owned a home, or they were part of a family that owned land.
Have any of them returned? Any of the reported missing?
No one who has been reported missing has returned.
I've said my piece. I gotta think on it.
Who has access to information like that from inside Titan?
The Paladins.
City officials. I mean, anyone who runs like a guild, like a market guild, maybe.
Paladins.
And would it be? It wouldn't be public information, would it?
No.
I don't know. It'd be trade information, secret.
Everyone just roll me a general intelligence roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And depending on
You're-
what the
you're-
average...
You're a goddamn
23.
wizard, Aiden. You're supposed to say, "Oh yes."
1.
Keegan's not paying attention.
17?
He's got good dwarven ale. Of course, he's not paying attention.
Yeah, no.
Fuck this.
It's like all this conversation is just. this
Darn it,
conversation
where's
is
my
just
16th
incredibly
ale?
interesting. I am thoroughly amused.
Okay, so as all of this is kind of going on, the one thing that kind of starts to come into people's mind is that the people who would probably know the most about who comes and goes regularly would be the gate guards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or just someone living exactly near the gates. Like
Yeah,
just-
but the gate guards are guaranteed.
Sure. But I mean, if
Gate guards aren't going
it's
to be.
just-
Yeah, but
no,
the gate
who-
guards.
who is this?
The gate guards it's their job to know
Yeah.
who goes
Mhm.
in and who comes
I'm
out.
just saying that if we assume for a second it isn't a official of some kind, then just someone nearby the gate would be like a potential suspect for a
Oh
look.
yeah, sure, but we can look at that when we do that.
Sure.
Going specifically to the gate guard first.
Sure. I'm just pointing it out. That's all. I'm not dismissing it. I'm just saying.
So,
So,
what I think I would like you guys to do is we are going to use the break period here as a way of furthering your investigation. So I would like each of you to basically decide on the primary way that you want to go about helping the investigation, as well as a secondary way. So that could be setting or using yourself as bait, or setting a trap on the road. It could be people that you
Whoa.
want to talk to. It could
I'm
be-
sorry, but if we want to do the trap on the road thing, that's an encounter that I was thinking. Like that sounds like we're all going and
No, granted, what I'm saying is though that it may not be necessarily running that encounter, but it may be the preparation for doing that.
like getting a wagon big enough or something.
Yeah, getting the right kind of wagon, the right kind of clothes.
Mm.
That's all going to take time.
making yourself a target.
Yeah, maybe doing some runs to become a target. Maybe. So basically, I'd like everyone to give me a primary and a secondary idea for how they want to go about setting this up. Keegan, I only want you to give me one idea because your other time slot will be your crafting that you're already working on.
Okay, good.
Well, I want to find out if there's a way. I think that would be the secondary one. Find out if there's a way that you can get that information about the citizens. They are headed that direction. They are citizens of Titan. They're on that road constantly, sort of thing.
Yeah. So the main thing
that's more
I'm
of a
saying is
secondary.
continue the conversation that you're having. But what I'm saying is, rather than trying to do things in the moment now, kind of discuss amongst yourselves how you want to go about
That's-
getting the information.
What I was doing, I was kind of talking more to the guys.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
this is my idea. Yeah.
Sure. What's your primary and secondary? Jimmy.
I think that would be my secondary. I don't know what my primary would be. I think it would be finding out a way to get that information.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing would be figuring out how they got the information, and then figuring out how I can get the information.
Yeah, so
Try to figure out who would be the next target. See if we can
like
hit the right with them.
basically back engineer it, like
Yeah,
reverse engineer it. Sorry.
reverse
Yeah.
engineer.
Okay.
Steps back.
I could supply with. I'm thinking I could, through the paladins, try to figure out if there are any more, like cultist leads within the city. If there are like, oh, these are suspected cultists, and if one of them live near a central place or near the south gate, maybe that's a person of interest. And B, if, like through my connection to the Titan Guard, if there are any sneaky people who stalkers or something like that around that area, like would the guards there know of someone who's been creeping about a lot? At the very least, we can then exclude those two possibilities, and then you guys can figure out which people of the mainstays there are the real suspect. Because I think we should be in. If we're doing the whole, we are a target, then we should be leaving the city as a target, not as a troop and then pack up. Because if they're
No, I
going
wasn't
back,
suggesting we leave, like, you know, as a guard, like, to the caravan or anything like that.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I was suggesting, like, we're, like, hiding, you know.
Mm.
And then
Yeah, I'm just saying, if we're hiding, we gotta do it as we're leaving the city, if they have a spy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they have a spy in the city, they might know that we're already in the wagon.
So we need to do it discreetly in that case.
Which will be difficult.
How about you, Seeger?
Can an owl fly? I'm guessing this is a very long distance
Yes.
from Titan.
Yes.
It can't fly in 8 hours,
Owls
can it?
can fly, yes.
I was asking...
Let me
I was
Google.
asking distances.
I know.
Sakes.
It was a joke. I was being
Anyway.
pedantic.
Can an owl fly within 8 hours to Barnhaven?
No.
Okay.
What's an owl's movement speed?
60 feet, probably? Or maybe even 30?
Yeah, so you're looking at probably. Let me just look this up.
I'm sleepy.
Owls do 60 feet fly. Oh, burlings.
What?
Look up, type in owl into,
Actually,
What?
they cover a lot more ground than I thought they did.
type in
What am
owl
I
into
typing?
compendium.
I'm going to say that
What's
an
the
owl
eye?
can cover about 100 miles a day.
Okay, so it would be like just short of the Royal, basically. Like 50 miles away from the Royal.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
fuck,
Royal
that's-
would be a day and a half's travel.
Damn.
Barley.
For a flying owl. It'd be longer for you.
Yeah. I
Aw.
asked Durnan if he has any scrying. implements.
Die of loneliness.
What?
Yeah, they die of loneliness.
That's so sad. I didn't like this at all.
What? I'm
Okay.
Well, humans die of loneliness, Jamie. Every social creature needs
Yeah,
social
but
contact.
humans aren't cute.
That's
I
true.
suppose.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
Look, we're looking at burrowlings, Casey.
Yeah.
From Tome of Beasts.
Yeah. So
did they travel faster?
No.
Burrowlings are people.
Oh, I thought it was like
they're
yeah.
beaver people.
They are a people. They are
Yeah.
a people.
Yeah, I don't think you want a beaver person as.
Or not beaver people. I'm sorry. God, groundhog people. Yeah, groundhog people.
Yeah.
Is it?
Probably even less helpful.
Does Durnan do tabs? Seems like he does tabs,
For drinks and things, yes.
but not for favors.
Or maybe they're prairie
Well, I
dog.
mean, he never seems to forget a favor when one's owed.
apparently, after
If-
400 years.
Yeah.
Ah!
If yeah, I suppose yeah. If I say I owe you one, can I find some sort of scrying implementation?
Well,
You
he
just
pro-
want to
he-
jump past and just reveal my backstory in a downtime thing.
What is so scary about Bardhaven for you? What is it?
No. It's fine. Just bypass it. It's fine. I'll make sure to mind meld and if I figure out your whole backstory too.
Well, sure, okay. We'd be connected, but
It's fine.
I'm just wondering
fine.
why you have such an issue with this.
It's fine. It's fine.
It has actually come up a couple times in games before.
Yeah.
This isn't the
what?
first time that Barnhaven's come up.
Yeah.
And each time, Roach has kind of responded the same way.
Yeah.
Is it obvious? I think I need to do an insight.
I mean, he did tell everyone about
Yeah, he
Barnhaven.
actually told you about
Oh,
it.
did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Sorry.
Remember Barnhaven.
Didn't.
He actually did. Well, just roll me an intelligence check, Aoden.
18.
18, you remember him mentioning it. Basically, the burning of Barnhaven was something that Roach's former master, the person who used to wear
Right.
the armor,
Yeah.
was involved in. And it involved a lot of innocent people dying, and a lot of people referring to it as a quite horrible massacre.
Okay.
You remember this was about talk about my armor?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you were talking about why you didn't get fixed. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, the burning of Barnhaven was kind of something that definitely has come up a few times.
So far we have Jamie, primary, reverse engineer, wave, a way to know the comings and goings of people going south, and secondary was figure out which people would know these things. Is that correct?
It was also
Or?
Titan citizens. They have to have the three things in common.
Oh, and
They
basically a
have-
profile.
they have their op- and they were citizens of Titan.
Okay. So basically the mark profile, like the victim profile. Yeah. And I had investigate if the paladins have any suspected cultists near the south gate or in a position to know the comings and goings going south. And secondary was talk to Titan's Guard if there are any people skulking about in that area, or if there has been talks about stalkers or stuff like that.
Sounds to make sense.
I have 12 hours of solid invisibility that I can do. So I could, like, I don't know, just prowl, I guess.
Yeah, you can be one of those people who are skulking about an area.
Yeah, like you catch me and it's like, oh, what?
I got you. Oh, Aiden. Why? It's alright, everyone. I know this pervert. You are 4,000 years old. She's 30. It's the age gap.
I'm just gonna have a well, for my second objective, I'm gonna have a spider, or yeah, a spider. That's less
No.
likely to die. Sorry, Doc, but I won't image it or anything. Just relax.
No.
No. It's okay. So basically, this, or actually, I guess it's unlikely for someone to kill a weasel, huh? They're kind of cute.
Infested with diseases and
Yeah, rabies.
I mean,
People are more inclined to kill a spider though than a weasel.
A bat. Okay, a bat. People don't like bats. I have a bat familiar, and basically, as my secondary objective, because it's 100 feet. I'll be nearby, and I'm targeting people similar to what Jamie's doing, but I'm listening in and spying on their conversations. Like, if there's a trade meeting, if there's like some sort of like business deal, he sends his bat in to listen in on the conversation.
so you're spying on people.
Yeah, I'm just spying on people.
Specifically, what people?
I'd say like merchants and anyone talking specifically to Titan's Guard, like the gate guard. So basically, if someone like walks up to the gate guard and like does the close body like hand a gold purse or something like that, or anything suspicious, Aiden's looking for these types of activities.
Okay, so you're looking for suspicious activities among the guards.
Yeah, and I can like spy in conversations and shit.
Okay.
Yes, alright. I have that down too.
Just everyone. Yeah, if you're writing all this down, I'll get you to give it to me all at the end as one.
Yeah.
Thing.
And what's the primary?
I wanted to scribe, but you seem to be against that.
It's fine. I'm just being a bitch about it. I'm just,
You do ask Durnan, and he does come back with the fact that he does have a scrying orb. He will sell it to you, or he will just rent it to you if you would prefer that.
Oh, that's much easier. Yeah, I mean, I only want to use it for, let's say, a couple of days of investigation. That's a lot of scrying.
Out of character, I'm just gonna ask you, like, if she can, like, intercept you doing, like, sending stuff and that type of divination, isn't it possible she will also intercept that kind of divination?
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know if that even matters, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe she will do. Maybe she will Sauron orb you, like you see a giant eye and die. I don't know.
Well, the orb that he's got, it is three castings of scry a day.
Oh, okay.
And he will rent it to you basically, on the condition that you're going to use it basically within the tavern, not take it out where it could get stolen or destroyed or whatever else.
Yeah.
For 5 gold a day.
I'll do that.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's let's see how many days we're on for 3 weeks, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do a 3-week time lapse. That's fine. Sounds good.
21 days, so 5 times 20, 105 gold.
That's a lot.
Let's do 2 weeks. I'll do 2 weeks.
So what will you scry so I have that written down?
I'm gonna be scrying.
Remember, if you do it like the real location she definitely has true
Oh
sight.
no, I'm not trying to scry any of the like kidnap people because that'll definitely get caught.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
So
thinking.
I'm scrying. Let's say. How long does scry last? 10 minutes?
10
I
minutes.
think.
Yeah.
Shit, that is not nearly long enough. No, I'll tell maybe
Because-
another time.
Yeah, I mean, you can scry like the guards or stuff like that.
Yeah, but I could just do that with the bat and be like,
Yeah.
you know, a lot less
Cheaper.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'll just tell Durnan maybe next time. I fucking
Okay.
You can scry
dealing
on
with a
Blakes.
demon princess isn't easy, you know.
You can scry on Blakes.
Well, no, I could
You
actually,
want him to scry on your friend?
No. Jacob wants him to
As-
scry on Blakes.
as my primary action,
Roach.
I could also. I ask Rokus if there's any like natural or defenses for stray animals. Basically, do you see a lot of rats or roaches or bats in the?
I mean, we have pest control, but we don't like. I have never shot a rat with my sword of justice, but I have shot several rats at my farm back home. If that answers your question.
Not really, but I'll just do it anyway. And if I get caught, you'll get me out of prison, right?
They don't know
Good
how to put
deal.
rats in
He
prison.
walks away.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
They put rats in sacks and put them underwater.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll be sending my bat into the Paladin headquarters as well. I want to... If there are any open windows, he makes use of that opportunity instantly. But otherwise, he's wanting to kind of send the bat near Blake's, basically.
Okay.
To spy on... you would know, though. No, you would know. Shit, because I haven't told you yet.
Mm-mm.
Would you like to tell me?
I don't want to meta game. If it
I
comes
just
up
asked if there are any defenses for
Well,
the
I mean,
fucking
thi-
Paladin.
thi- This is all planning, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I would say that we have recently started to enlist elves coming from the Royal. And Blake's has been working with one recently. He's very impressed with his ability to detect magical auras and enchantments and spells and stuff like that.
Gilchrist.
Basically, he saw what I was doing and is now copying it.
Why didn't you recommend me for that position?
I wanted you for myself.
Would you please put in a recommendation for that position for Aedan Arcanine? It'd be a great service to the Paladins.
You want to be enlisted?
No,
I didn't
but
know.
I want to spy on your organization.
I think that would call for an honor roll.
Yeah. Okay, what's the DC for this? I think it's pretty high. Usually I just go for if it's above or below 10, but I think this is
he's
higher.
just admitted that he wants you to get him into your order so that he can spy
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say an 18.
Okay.
No. Or, I mean, sorry, it's the other way around, like, I would need to roll a 2. Yeah. Sorry, but I cannot in good consciousness recommend you if I know that you're going to spy on my order. That it wouldn't be right.
So spying on the cult is right?
Spy on the cultists is fine, just not on my brethren.
That's the end of the conversation.
Out of character, do it anyway, just don't tell Roach.
No, yeah, he's just gonna go sign up.
Yeah.
He does want to know. He's gonna ask information from some of the green Zone elves to see what the limitations are. Like, do you have to stay within the Iron Citadel? Do you have to wear manufactured clothing? Shit like that. Like, do you have to deal with the Iron Curse?
Okay. I'll say that you do that on the first day, and I'll go ahead and I'll give you some of the answers there.
Well, in that case, I'll write it down. Spying on Blake's and headquarters as primary. Okay.
What you do find out very quickly in the green zone is that the people who know about this are not very happy with these elves that are doing this. Consider it kind of ratting out their own people.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The little bit of information that you do know of is that these three these three elves, I say guys, it's actually two men and a woman. They actually enlisted to become paladins. They actually swore an oath to the Iron Order, and they are currently officially serving as squires of the Order, meaning that they are bound to all of the normal conventions that a squire is bound to. Unofficially, though, they are not a squire to a specific paladin, but rather are assigned to a different paladin based on where they're needed. As a magical expert. But the idea being with this, that they are actually bound by all of the rules and regulations of the Order, in that they swear an oath to work towards becoming a paladin.
Okay.
Well, I've written down spying on HQ and paladins, and second, bad spying on the merchants and the gate guards, especially.
I'm not gonna register to become, because that's gonna throw a whole host of issues.
Sure.
He's just gonna do the bat thing with the paladins as well.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wrote down generic spying on Blakes and paladins. Doc, what are you doing?
Primary is
Keegan.
crafting.
Yeah, primary is definitely crafting and, getting contacts and shit like that. Not getting caught, taking
Settling
care.
his affairs.
Yeah, settling my affairs.
He's gonna die soon.
With this group, probably.
Is that Lethos? Hello.
Hello?
Oh.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yep.
can,
How's it
yeah.
going, man?
Hey,
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Nice to
Pretty
meet you.
good, pretty good. We are just near the end of the session. We're just hanging out right now.
Yeah, you've caught us just prepping for the time lapse. So
Yeah,
it's a good
4
time
people
to
are
jump in.
present and 1 is sleeping.
yeah, one
Yeah.
is sleeping.
Yeah, you'll get used to that.
So it's pretty normal. That's pretty.
It's
standard.
like any other group of D&D back when I used to play in high school, man. There's always that one guy who didn't drink coffee or something. And
Oh, well, you do have to take into account, though, that Jamie is in Australia. So
Sounds like
It's currently 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, she gets up
Yeah.
at like 3 o'clock in the morning to game with us. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And
She
this
just
time,
likes us that much.
yeah, and this time in particular, we're just doing housekeeping stuff before doing a time skip. So it's not the most interesting.
yeah.
Like,
yeah. So what'd you do? I bought like a sword. It's really cool. You're like, yeah, great. I'm having a great time, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you I sent you through the stuff. I haven't given you a character
Okay.
sheet yet, because you actually have to accept the invite and log into game before it will let
Right.
you
Yeah.
use
You
the
can't
sheet.
just.
But I sent you a copy of the creation rules, and there is also another copy of that in game once you log in, on a note card. So yeah, we're looking forward to you joining us, and it looks like there
Yeah.
might be a couple others joining us as well. Get the
You
group
probably
size
should.
back up some.
yeah, we need some new blood. I like
Well,
it.
you should, just because people will flake out on Roll20. So
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah,
We've actually had a pretty good group here for about 2-3 years almost.
Mm.
right. I call it the red shirt effect. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You have no name. You're wearing a red shirt. I'll give you about 2-3 weeks, and then after that, you get promoted. You get a green shirt and a little tag or something.
Yeah, and with this
I'll
group,
get
it's probably more common than most because, as you have seen already, we use a lot of homebrew and a lot of weirdness. So
Yeah, it is vastly different from the base rules. So I'm like, oh man, this is.
yeah,
This is
Yeah, we play fast and loose.
Yeah.
Fast and loose with the rules.
Well, no,
But
the game system is still the same. Like you're using actions, bonus actions, movements, these to counter, reactions.
I pull my setting rules from pretty much everything from 2nd edition forwards, excepting, of course, I don't touch anything from 4th edition.
Nobody does. It's like the black sheep.
There you go. See, yeah, I've actually turned down one guy for joining the game because he said that he started out playing 4th edition and he's loved D&D ever since. I said, nope, that's a no-go.
I could see I started at 4th edition and then I quickly changed. I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But he's saying that's why he loves D&D. It's like, no, you don't fit.
That system was bad. Well, no, it's not bad.
No, it was bad.
I played a board game version of it, but it just was a different game.
I couldn't find a red shirt, but a red jacket.
There you
So
Oh,
I'm halfway there.
Oh, that's funny.
go.
So, what are you guys playing? Or doing gaming stuff? Because I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Well, I've
right.
actually, one thing I will let you know is that the image I've sent you, in the creation rules that I've given you, I've actually broken down what races and classes we have in the group.
Oh, okay.
So that will be helpful. But basically, just to kind of give you an idea where we are now, the group has just recently come back from finishing a mission and are in the city of Titan, which is kind of the city that is their home base at the moment. And basically, they're going to spend a couple weeks doing some armor repairs, doing some shopping. Hey, we can see you now.
Hey.
is that another ginger?
No,
God damn it!
check it. Hair is blonde, but I've got the Danish blood or something because the beard
I
is
approve.
ginger.
I approve.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like I did the ancestry test, and it's from northern Scandinavia or something.
Just to let you know, you will take flack for that.
Oh yeah, bring it. I was a clown in the circus, man. Bring this. You can't make fun of me. Try it. I welcome it.
Yeah, that's just asking for it. No.
Oh yeah, it's true, man. Don't worry, I'm not one of those social justice you're a misogyny or something.
We have souls.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't.
No.
So
Well,
it's fine.
Gingers have no souls.
I took somebody else's. Does that count? Does that count?
Yeah. Oh, that's why you're starting to turn away from.
See,
I see. Makes sense.
See, Madman, he's already got a leg up on you there.
Yeah.
You are now the lowest ranking ginger in the group again.
I need to find one. I haven't found the right tools yet. Is it a vacuum cleaner kind of thing, or is it more like scissors?
Hammer and a siphon. Yeah.
Ah, see, I was looking in the wrong section of Walmart.
Bash the back of their skull in, expose the spine, suck it up like Christopher Reeves in that South Park episode, devouring the delicious stem cells.
I know what you mean.
Cracks the neck.
I remember that episode.
It's great. Come on, it's a great episode.
Jamie!
She's gonna be late.
She's not
for
gonna
work
Have her
today.
headphones on or anything.
She's gonna be late for work today. I can bet on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It does suck.
She about this time she should actually be getting up to get ready for work. So
No. It's not Labor Day. It's something else. It's a holiday.
I thought that.
Oh,
was,
yeah.
I thought that was yesterday.
She's right. She's fucked.
Yeah.
Uh,
Remember, it's her Tuesday now. It was the Monday that was the holiday. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
She gonna be in trouble. Oh well. We'll laugh at her later. Yeah, so, I mean, if you... you've jumped on the game. I was about to say, if you want to jump on, I'll get you a sheet, but you're there, so you're ahead of me. I'm not paying attention.
That's alright, nobody pays attention.
It's easier that way.
Character sheets.
Take a snapshot to share. No, I don't want to do that.
As you'll see, there are a lot of note cards.
Yeah. Well, no, you're like my game I run has about the same amount, so you're obviously one of those types of DM too.
Yeah, I like to try to give everybody note cards. At the moment, you'll only be seeing things that are for all players.
Right, of course.
I also give individual note cards to individual players with specific rumors that someone might have heard about that others in the group have not heard about, so that everyone kind of has their own separate, almost.
Wait, I can take these. I can take some of these pre-gens. These stats are ridiculous.
Yeah, we do play a high-powered game because the world that I'm using has weapons that deal like 10d10 or 20.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. The fucking antimatter rifles. Like, yeah, you know, it's casual 68.
Very difficult to get a hold of one of those, though.
Yeah, they're very expensive, but
that particular. Yeah,
it's one of those things that you if you see one aimed at you, you know it's going to be a short fight.
I mean, in general, it's always like, so if someone has a gun, a big gun, then it's always like whoever gets hit first. So full cover and half cover is really something you should use.
Shield.
Yeah,
Shield's
cover is useful.
Oh, yeah.
Shield is useful.
Mm-hmm.
Running away is very useful sometimes.
Your image. That's the spell I'm taking.
Yeah, a good spell.
Copies of it.
Oh, I mean, it saved Seeger, like, at least in 3 fights. Like, a giant fucking fire demon tries to hit him, mirror image, tries to hit him, mirror image, like, yeah.
Stick it out his tongue.
Yeah, mirror image is a little overpowered.
Right, because it's non-concentration, yeah.
But then also, you know, bear in mind that they're 5th level and they've fought a giant fire demon, so...
Not like a Baylor, right? Because that would just...
No. We didn't beat it.
The bride of a demon lord.
Yeah.
Princess, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just it wasn't not like a.
And we didn't fight
they
it.
did have like an additional 15 NPC paladins with them as well.
Oh, the smites would help. Yeah.
And we didn't beat it. We just tried to survive it.
Yeah, they
Well,
tried to survive.
that counts as defeating for experience. So
yeah.
We won technically.
It still has a grudge against them at the moment.
right.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah. If I'm there, I'll be like, I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Got it.
I didn't do it. He did.
It was this guy right here, man.
We just had a new character join, so it's like
Yeah.
Keegan's walking into this being like,
That's
"The fuck
my
is
character.
demons? What?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Yeah,
think
Doc.
I'm just gonna-
Doc has just retired a character and brought in a new one, so he's actually joined. At the
I
very
was
end
the,
of last week.
Oh my god,
I don't know if you saw the videos, but
I-
I was the
Not gonna
mythic.
lie.
Mystic.
Yeah,
You were the Robo Man.
the
or
Mystic
something?
Warforged. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
now left the group.
I tried to watch it, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I can't stand watching D&D videos. I watched like 1 or 2, and then my mind just melted. Like I hate.
Yeah,
Like a lot
Wait,
of
you
people.
actually watched them?
I watched 1 or 2. Yes.
That's impressive, dude.
Yeah.
Because
But after that, I was
most
like,
people will sit there for 2 seconds and be like, "Yeah, I watched it."
I watched.
the idea behind getting you to watch some of it wasn't to like watch them all through. It was just to watch some segments and get an idea of kind of how we kind of flow as a group. You know,
If you really want a good way to view us like in our prime, there's a video in about the last 10 minutes.
Oh God! Stop! No.
Oh my! This is
Don't-
getting.
Oh no, we need a live reaction now.
Someone's getting excited.
Let's make a watch together. We're gonna make a watch together.
oh Lord, no!
Hang on, I don't even know what you're talking
I
about
have
now.
a feeling I
getting
know
worried.
which session you're on.
That was at the end of my game. I also run a game on Tuesdays, so tomorrow, and it was
Look,
very vulgar. It got
guys,
very vulgar at the
Dude,
end.
look, guys. The game I run right now is for a group of, and this is their words, not mine. The most depraved faggots on the internet. They're all just the most horrible gay men, and the fucking thing is just a shit show of vulgarity, furries,
Seeger,
all sorts of horrible
God.
shit.
Seeger, I didn't
So
know you
don't-
were playing in another game.
Oh God.
Mic
So
drop.
Well, actually, that's not true. There's one guy who's like not gay in the group, and he's just sitting there like this face all the time.
Well, it's not going to be that face much longer. Soon there's going to be a little hole there, and he'll be like, oh.
I see the invitation. Yeah, right. Yeah. So don't worry about it. You probably won't get to me much. I mean, there's of course everybody's got their little like things that bother them.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone has some kind of trigger.
Yo.
Don't
think
get
I'm a-
spiders. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody hates spiders. Like, let's be
No,
real.
I love spiders.
Ah.
My triggers are 4th edition and mushrooms for the most part.
Mushrooms. What?
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
weird. So weird.
They even the thought of them makes me violently ill. So of course, in the Tuesday game, Doc took us into the Underdark, into a city that was basically nothing but
Myconids.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Mike and it's.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that this group does whenever they know you have an issue with
What
something.
dick.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Well,
take
yeah.
these stat arrays. I'm not gonna roll because there's no way the roll would be better.
Well, have you had a look at what the roll is though? Just because
Wait,
there
wait,
is a
wait.
chance. You roll 4d6 and drop the lowest, and you roll 7 numbers and then drop the lowest of those.
Wait, hold on. Keeping the highest 6.
Of the 7 sets you roll.
Yeah. So basically, you roll
Quick
7.
No, the average then is about 11.5, maybe 12 per stat. Then, even with that.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, it's
pretty
possible.
above average.
It's
I mean,
still-
you could see our stats on the board there.
No, it's
I take the array.
It's possible, but the probability
Oh,
of
yeah,
rolling
certainly.
one of these arrays is just not much.
Yeah, I didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't even get an 18.
You can see everybody's stats on the homepage that I've got us on there.
Oh no, I don't. I don't need to be like gauging myself versus the party. I know
Oh
myself.
yeah, no, I know you're looking at the percentages, which makes perfect sense to do.
Which is that's just how I work. If I sit there and I roll a bum thing, I'll be furious for the rest of the game because I'll be like the idiot who chooses the mystery box at the end of the game show. You know, the mystery box. You're like, oh okay.
They are pancakes. Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess I missed out on that brand new yacht. Yeah, jump off a cliff.
Are they good pancakes? I mean, they've been.
Yeah,
alright.
but what they don't.
They've been there the
what
whole
they don't
show.
tell
So
you,
cold.
What they don't tell you is you still gotta pay taxes on the fucking yacht. Was that like 12 grand a month?
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
see
the mystery box. Fuck with
That's
that.
right.
The problem
Oh,
is
so-
Just jumping back into things for a second though. Madman, has everyone got a primary and secondary down?
I haven't gotten docs.
No, I didn't do my secondary because my primary is going to be crafting things and stuff.
Yes.
fifth level. Fuck.
I could possibly get like talk to a bunch of different traders, and I want to see if anybody knows some of the people that you know what I could do. I can get Keegan to talk to some shopkeepers and crafters and things like that, and see if they have made contact with any tieflings or people who might be suspicious in like the cult area, I guess. See if we could try and find who they are.
Suspicious. There we go.
Yeah,
Suspicious.
I love the fact that you're getting Madman to take all of the group's notes on this. There's
Isn't he really Madman?
It's Jacob, but
But
yeah.
But his
Yeah.
his alias is Last Madman, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
you'll-
lost.
you'll
I'm the
actually-
lost of my kind.
Actually, I should ask you, how do you want us to refer to you as Lethos, or because
Sure.
Oh, I don't care.
We kind of have a mix of who uses what kind of name.
My my name's never stick. Everybody just always calls me Shane, which is my name. I've never.
Shane.
I don't know why.
Okay. Sure.
Got it. Shane it is.
Shane it is. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
See, Madman. It's last Madman is his sign in. So that's how we kind of got to know him first. And basically, because he's ginger, no one really cares about his real name. So
Thank you very much.
um,
Your words, Scott.
Seeger or Charles kind of flips back and forth. Doc is
It's like
always
their
Doc for the most
sexuality.
part.
That's because me and Doc have the same name, so
Exactly.
I've kind of like half possessed it,
Yeah.
Okay.
taking
Yeah.
control of the name.
And
So
Doc kind of sticks with Doc. And then mine's Casey because that's both my login and my name for most.
Ah, I see.
So
Which
I kind of
yeah, and
preempted
the sleeping
whole-
person down there is Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Jamie, wake up!
No,
Nope.
she's
Nope.
completely out of it this time.
Don't even bother.
Sometimes she's
Let her sleep.
halfway asleep and you can wake her up, and then other times
Yeah,
she's
she's.
just
I'm
gone.
awake. Like, no, you haven't. You're not.
Yeah.
Looking at this math, and it looks like the generalist gets the most stats.
Yeah, they get the
Mhm.
most, but they don't get any negatives. But then they don't get as high positives. So it's a matter of
Right.
do
Plus,
you want
this
to
is your
be
chance to
really
play a-
good at something?
Yeah, this is your chance to play an intelligent 6 character.
That's not going to be my character. No, also I'm making a human, so I get multiple stat boosts of 1.
Yep.
So I figured it's better to use that to get my more stats at 16, so I can have like a full row of 16s.
Mm-hmm.
Type thing.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of basing my guy off of a bit of like a grifting card, like a con man type thing. So he's gonna have the charlatan background and be like trying to like dupe people. So he has to be good at a lot of different things.
That definitely works. This
Cool.
group could do with a new face man.
Oh
They-
yeah.
They really
And
don't have
I assume-
anyone who's good at talking to people.
I assume Gambler is what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah,
That was-
cool.
that-
Yeah,
that looked
Gambler's
really
a really
fun.
fun class, yeah.
It looked like there was one ability that seemed horribly complex and unfortunate, which was the all-in ability.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's meant to be quite
Well, just
quite a bit of
what I mean by
chaos.
complex, I mean like just the fact that, I mean, how long would that turn take?
Oh yeah, no, it's not it's not something that you do often.
Oh God, no, because you get the 3 exhaustion levels, which is
Yeah, it is really it is you going all in. It's a last ditch kind of. It's my ass if I don't do this.
well, yeah, because you get no more spells.
Yeah,
And you're exhausted 3, which is I think it's what is it? Saves, attack rolls, half speed.
yeah.
One away from dead.
You're sunk.
Yeah.
No, I
You
think you go to 5 exhaustion if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, what's 4?
4 is like 1/4 movement, can't like disadvantage on everything. Has to make saves to do anything or pass
it-
out. type shit.
Yeah, isn't it also that your movement is